Hi everybody, welcome. I have several things going on as usual, but I'm going to show you how to make little pods. They look like artichokes. They're so cute, and there's a ton of things you can use them for in making jewelry. Let's get to it. Last time I left you, I was showing you how to make leaf canes. As you know, a cane is something like this, and you slice off of it all the way down. You're going to get the same image all the way down, hopefully. So let's see. We made this one. It turned out pretty good. And I went ahead and made 3 others. And these are the pieces that I cut off, and I usually leave the wonky end on, and these are bigger than the ones that I'm going to use to make the pods with. Here are the ones I'm going to show you how to make pods. I have the blue with the green vein. This is purples and teal. This one's kind of hard to see. This one turned out good. This is green. I don't know why the colors don't show up very bright on camera. And then here's the, I said bronze in the leaf tutorial. It's actually copper, and I used bronze around the orange. The copper is a little bit lighter in color. It's metallic like the bronze, but it's lighter in color. So what you want to do, and this is a good use of scrap clay. We know we always have a lot of scrap clay. It's this ugly gray color usually. Now, you don't have to use a cutter, and I don't always, but if you want to keep your pods the same size, you need to use the same amount of clay. And the scrap clay is going to be on the inside. We're going to cover the scrap clay, and so I'm just using my little cookie cutter, and I'm just going to roll this into a ball in my hand. Oops, in my hands. And that's not much of a ball. It's an oval, but I'm going to push up the bottom and just keep the top going to a point. It's that simple. And so you have a little pod shape. And as you can see, I have a bunch of them already made over here. Now, what I like to do most of the time, 95% of the time, is cover my, if I'm going to make pods especially, I want to cover these canes in gold leaf, because it just adds another element to the pods, our little artichoke pods. So this is gold leaf. I believe this is an imitation gold leaf. I'm going to skip ahead to a second page. Now, I have the fan on, and I shouldn't, because this stuff will take off like a bird. I better turn my fan down. This, I can't reach it. Hold on. I'm telling you, this stuff will fly to the other side of the room if you give it a chance. So I turn my fan to the lowest setting, and this sticks to polymer clay very, well. Yeah, the fan's still getting to it. I should turn it off, but it just gets too hot in here. My studio is a room that was added on to the main part of the condominium after it was originally built. And so even if I have my door open going to the main part of the house, it gets so hot in here. And you see how well it sticks. And I missed a spot, but that's easy fix. And voila, there we go. I'm just gonna push it down to get it to stay. And I am going to finish the rest of these off camera. Okay, so I covered all of these in gold leaf, and they don't have to be perfect. You can see there's a few spots that I missed, which is okay. Now you want a very sharp blade for this, and all I'm going to do is start slicing. And your cane sometimes will get distorted, especially in the summer when it's so warm out. You know, you start slicing and they get smushed down and will get flat on one side. So every so often I have to check that and just reshape it. And I am going to end up with a series of little leaves, which I am going to show you how to layer them onto the scrap clay. And you're going to be surprised. I just turned that over to try to keep it from getting distorted on one side more than the other. I think I worry about the distortion more than a lot of people do. So that's totally up to you. Either way, they're so cute. What you end up with is so cute that I think it's hard to mess these up, really. And I'm not even counting how many I'm slicing. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to grab one of my scrap pieces. And you start at the top. You put the, see, these are kind of big for my pods. I should have made the inside a little bit bigger, but I don't like real big pods. Okay, so I have it on that side. I'm going to go to the opposite side and line it up at the tip and put it on. Just gently press it on. Now I'm going to go to a side that has no leaves on it, and I'm going to go to the opposite side. And all you do is just kind of layer these around your scrap clay. It's very simple and oh so cute. Oops. I'm just stacking them kind of like an artichoke, going around and around. And anywhere that I need to cover up the scrap clay is where I put the next leaf. Now I only need about 2 more, so I sliced a good amount. I should have counted those, but it doesn't much matter. If I don't have enough, I'll just cut more. And voila. There. I'm going to straighten this one up a little bit. There you have it. A little pod. Isn't that lovely? And it looks just kind of like a little artichoke. So cute. I make earrings out of these. I use them as beads on a necklace. I add them to bracelets sometimes. I mean, there's so many things. And the last thing you want to do is take a needle tool. This I made on my own. Gosh, it's crooked and everything, but I've had this ever since I very started in polymer clay. It's one of the first things I made. I just used old scrap clay to make the handle. And you want to go in from the bottom, of course, and gently I twist it and come out the top. And it's ready for the oven. So that's as simple as it is. I'm going to make some more, and then I'm going to bake them, and I'll come back. Okay, I wanted to show you before I put these in the oven. I have a few of them. I didn't make a whole lot, but I made a few. And the other day I had some scrap clay, and I decided to make bracelets out of them. I don't know how they'll turn out, but rather than with scrap clay, I could keep running this over and over and over through the pasta machine, and eventually I would get gray. Sometimes I stop short of turning it gray and make a bracelet, usually a bracelet. And I have a lot of these, which I'm sure I will show you someday. But the metal comes out after you bake it. I mean, you can leave the metal in, but I don't. I'll show you what I do with my bracelets after they are cured in the oven. And this video is only about 13 minutes, a little over 13 minutes long. So I was trying to think of some things that I could show you before we say goodbye. Okay. I wanted to give credit to the artist who showed me and other polymer clay artists how to make these pods. I'm not sure if she invented them or if she learned from somebody else, but she's a wonderful polymer clay artist, and she's a beader. She sews like with needles and threads and beads, and tiny beads sometimes. She makes amazing things. Her YouTube channel is called Turtle Soup Beads, Beads. She has an Etsy shop, I believe, by the same name, and her name is Susan. Her last name escapes me right now, but Turtle Soup Beads is where I learned how to make these pods. And then I was watching some videos the other day, polymer clay videos. I check every once in a while to see if anything new has come out. And there's a polymer clay artist. I hear she has been around for a very long time. She's not that old. She's probably around my age. I'm going to be 62 next month. But her name is Laura Schiller, and this is like such a wonderful thing to do with scrap clay. This is what I came up with. Everything, all the clay I used in making this is scrap clay, but she has a video out, and hers are quite a bit different. She uses a lot of wire, and I chose not to. She wraps but so Laura Schiller, and I'm going to show you how to make these one day coming up soon. Kind of cool, huh? I put the crystals in there. Anyway, so I thought that was cool. And I am starting another channel. It's going to be devoted to polymer clay and jewelry making, and maybe art, other forms of art and other mediums, but mainly it's going to be polymer clay and nothing else. No Scientology stuff. Right now, temporarily, I have the name as Clay and Me, but that was just, I knew I was going to change that name, but I went ahead and started setting up the channel. I haven't put a recording on there yet, but once I figure out a name and post a video, I will let you know, so y'all can help me out and subscribe. I've got to do something to get more in the groove and grow a channel. I guess I need to start live streaming, but I feel like my life is kind of boring, and who would want to see it? Life from a wheelchair, Maybe some people would. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you joining me, and it is pouring down rain here, very windy. I guess we have a hurricane in Florida. I didn't know about it. I don't even know if it's hit land or if it's what category it is. But yeah, it's a good day to be inside. So I'm going to bake these and make a couple more videos probably. Y'all have a great day. I guess while I was talking to you, I could have had my face on camera, huh? See y'all next time. Bye.